Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to see everyone here this morning. Happy Thursday. Um, Today, we are going to be calling upon Archangel Gabriel for any messages that we need to hear. So, if you would like to grab hold of any of your crystals that you would like to have with you, you can close down your eyes, starting to notice your breath. Tuning in, tuning in to yourself. Maybe say good morning. We call upon 100,000 angels to surround us now. We call upon our highest, beautiful, amazing spirit guides who have our best intentions in mind. We ask our ancestors to come in. We ask our spirit guides to come in. We ask all of our spiritual teams to surround all of us in a large circle. We are in the circle. They are surrounding us. We thank you so much. Please open up our hearts today and our spirit and our mind to hear anything that we need to hear. Thank you. So we're going to start with a big inhale and then exhale. Imagine that strong earth energy coming all the way up on your next inhale. Exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, this time going right up to the sky, gathering any of that Father Sky energy, and then exhale. Inhale, go back up. Exhale. Now continue taking those long inhales and long exhales, allowing all of that energy to mix. You might feel some tingling. You might just feel warm. You might be surrounded. You might feel surrounded. Enjoying that energy right now and enjoying your breath. Inhales, long inhales. Longer exhales. We call upon Archangel Gabriel, messenger of love, messenger of light, God's messenger, to come into our space right now. We humbly ask you, Archangel Michael, to be here to help open our hearts so that we can hear any messages that we need to hear today. Imagine that there is an orb of light right above your crown of your head. It is so bright. What color is it? Imagine that that light is flowing down all over you, all over your body, all into your body, reaching every chakra, igniting that fire passion inside your heart of what you love to do, what you are made to do, what your purpose here is. The light is also just illuminating your aura. Your aura is a beautiful essence and light that surrounds you all the time. It goes about 3 feet out from your body, from head to toe. And this light is just illuminating it. It is clearing anything that's unwanted. With every exhale, you're releasing more and more of what you are not and what is not serving you. And with every inhale, you are bringing in your true, authentic self, who you are made to be. You have such a great big purpose. We need you. We need your love. We need your light. You have gifts that no one else has. You are you, and that is your superpower. We need you. So, with your inhales today, breathing in yourself, your true purpose, your authentic self, and exhale all that's not you, the ego, the mask, whatever it is that no longer serves you. Inhale you, your light, your love, who you are, and exhale the rest. Inhale love and light, all of that light that's pouring over us. It's still pouring over you right now. It's pouring into you. As you are filled up inside and outside with this love and light, ask Archangel Gabriel if he has any messages for you today. I am not going to talk for a few minutes. I'm still here. I just want you to have some time to listen. So ask him now, what do I need to know today? What do I need to know to help me move one step closer to who I am created to be and what I'm supposed to do here? Focusing again on those inhales, long inhales, just filling up to your overflowing with that love and light, and then exhaling what doesn't belong. Inhale the good, exhale the rest. Inviting your body just to enjoy this love and light now, to soak it all in. Maybe with Archangel Gabriel, you humbly say thank you. We honor you and we thank you for your presence today. And we humbly ask that the messages that we received, whether they were silence and you were there with us, just being there with us, that presence alone is majestic. Or whether you had some messages for us that were more specific, we ask Archangel Gabriel that you give us messages throughout our day to day and moving forward of what those next action steps are, what those spiritually aligned actions are. And if we're not paying attention, please nudge us in a nice way. Please nudge us. Please use the other people in our lives to help us hear what you have to say. Let us slow down enough every day to hear you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So all of this love and light that's surrounding you now and inside your body, you're vibrating at a high, high, high level at this point. Your cells in your body are just kind of like dancing. Do your best, even through anything today, to come back to this place of high vibration, of love and light. Smile and show the world there's something different about you. You are attracting miracles. You are attracting amazing, amazing people who may not even know their gifts yet. You have so much work to do. Let it be fun. Let it flow and let it be easy. Let it be joyful. Remember this space, knowing you can always come back to this beautiful space of love and light simply by closing your eyes, calling upon your spirit team, opening up your heart, and listening. Thank you, all spirit teams, for being with us today. When you're ready, you can gently start to come back into your space. Take your time, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. Take your time.
Oh, so good, Corina. Thank you. Oh, Gabriel's always good to work with, too.
I know. I love him. I do. I've been working a lot with Michael and Raphael. And last night I don't even remember what it was, but I just had this nudge to call upon Gabriel. And so I know of him. Then I started to do a lot more research just last night just to find out more about him. So I love you, Amy. So that was pretty cool. And all of the things that, I just tapped, how like you just tap the surface of what all there is to know. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
what struck me was that he was such a huge messenger. And I thought, well, let's call upon him to see if he has any messages for us today. So
Yeah. He's been coming through a lot. He or she, depending on how he comes out.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Strength. Like he's the one for strength. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like how you said, call on our team, please help us, like please nudge us, please guide us. Like on those days where you really feel like you just can't, Gabriel is the one that you want to call in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Michael protects your energy from other people, but Gabriel gives you strength, like emotional, physical stamina, let's say. So
Yes. And balance. And like if you feel off, like maybe with nutrition or working out, or like your life seems all out of control, you can call upon him for more balance as well. That's what I read. And I was like, oh, I need you, Gabriel.
yeah, yeah, he's definitely for strength.
Yes. Would anyone like to share? You don't have to. I know that was pretty personal, but if anyone would like to share, you can. Heather's trying.
My little menu at the bottom goes away. So my like light over my head was light blue. And then like often throughout the meditation when I just kind of like my vision went blank, like I was seeing like blue skies, which is never a color I see. I'm always like that golden yellow. So I thought that was interesting.
Mm.
It was just like, yeah, like real light, but it just looked like clear, like beautiful summer skies. It was pretty.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe you're manifesting that. Come back.
Right.
Because we're in gray right now. We're a little. Hi, Missy.
Mine was like a sunrise. All I kept seeing is like when you look out at the beginning of a day, almost like a big, like we have a lot of fields, like farms around here. And so on the drive to work, you have the horizon line, and the sun was just, it was bright, but it was the yellows and the oranges, and that was always there. And it was just warm.
Mm,
So yeah,
thank
it was
you.
fun.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Awesome.
Hey, so what I heard, my message was without the struggle, you don't have the story. And like, I've just been really, really focusing on my son recently because he's been struggling so much. And like, I initially was thinking about how much I struggled when I was younger. And then like, just recognizing the purpose in how that built me as a person, and then how like for him I can get so freaked out that he's going to be like this forever, that like just like the spiraling down, but then seeing like how it's his story, like everything that he's struggling through is his story.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
You
okay.
needed to hear those. You needed to hear those words then today. I'm sorry, Kim.
It's hard. Parenting is so, so hard. And, Katie, I don't care how people say it's the same thing. I have a stepson. I'm going to go on camera real quick. I have a stepson. And so, when you adopt kids or you have a child that didn't come from you,
Yeah.
people who say, I love my kids the same, good for you. I'm going to be completely honest. It's not the same. You know what I mean? It's not the same. I bonded with Liam and Luna in my stomach that I didn't get that bonding time with Ethan. So
Mhm.
it's hard. It is that level of parenting. And people who, like, and when you adopt kids, like that is like, you're like a fucking gangster parent, because your level of love that you give out is just so, it's huge. And I admire and commend you guys so much. I wanted to foster and adopt, but Todd's not about that life. And he's like, not after seeing me have a breakdown either. So I don't blame him, but it's not easy. Do you
It's
know what I
way
mean?
harder than they warn you through the classes. They like try and scare you off. And I'm like, "Then maybe someone else." Like I was very arrogant about my ability to
Mhm,
uh
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
with this,
So
you say this
yeah,
is part of your son's journey, but this is also part of yours.
your
You know
journey. I
what
was
I
just gonna
mean?
say that. Yes, I
And
was just
that's
gonna say
like,
the same thing. Mhm.
yeah. And you
And
know
my
it's all for a reason. So, but that's why I said, like you said, you struggled. So what better parent to have than someone who knows what he's going through? So,
yeah.
just that bond of like knowing, like I struggled too. So that's so awesome. Like that shift that you have, like I'm starting to get to see, like, it doesn't make it easier, especially when they're in those moments. So let's try Sunday to get together for that Reiki with him, because I know I messaged you, but because it's,
I didn't get the hold on. But let me just look real
oh yeah, I sent it to my babysitter Katie instead of this Katie, and I was like, thank God that babysitter Katie is into this stuff, because the other babysitter has been like, what the hell are you talking about, lady?
Sunday
But
would be good. Sunday would be good.
yeah, but we'll talk, because it's just and it's hard too, because I feel like he's like me, like his brain is just like ADHD, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's like, like
Yeah.
me. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. Trust me, I feel you on that. Because that's why I said, like, not that I adopted Ethan, you know what I mean? But it's that same, trust me, it's not, I empathize with you and I get it, you know what I mean? So he's not even, I haven't talked to my stepson in a year,
Yeah.
because I put up a boundary and he didn't like it. And it's like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? And I think to myself, if that were Liam or Luna, there's no way I would go a year without speaking to like one of them. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just, what am I gonna do? He doesn't want to talk to me. He's angry because I put up a boundary. I'm not gonna bend on my boundary. You know what I mean? So yeah, parenting, man. It's like the
Parenting,
most
man.
fulfilling, but like the shittiest job
Mhm.
ever.
Yeah, Katie, I was gonna say that my daughter, Mackenzie, has been really struggling. It's been one heck of a year for us. Um, and finally, the other night, we were just sitting there on the couch together, and she came downstairs, and I was doing my tarot cards, and she's like, "Can you give me a reading?" And I was like, "Absolutely." So everything that I pulled, and I'm still using the book, and I'm using my intuition, in my messages and from my spirit team, and I'm also using the book still. But it was really spot on. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I know exactly what I want to do, and I know what I'm going through is the reason why I have to go through this is because what I'm going to do, I need to go through this." She
Mm,
actually said those words, and she's 15. She
mm,
actually said those words,
wow.
and so she's getting it. And she wants to work with teens who have anxiety and depression. That's her number one thing. Is she wants to help them um, come through that to the other side.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Um,
but she knows it, and he will get that. And I mean, you're doing an amazing job. Kudos to you. Just
yeah.
know that when you go to bed at night, ask yourself, did I try my best? Did I love my best? And you know the answer is right. You know the answer is yes. So give yourself grace, get back up, smile, try again. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
'Cause
you're doing a great job.
and you didn't get them from birth either, Katie. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So you have to realize you took on a task. Like, these kids came with a boatload of trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Your level is like, holy shit, like give yourself a lot of grace, not some grace.
Yeah,
You get a
lots.
lot of grace.
Guys, this meditation, honestly, it's helped so much. Like, I've noticed such a difference coming in the morning that, like, there have been so many times that I'm like, oh, this would really annoy me when I'm trying to help Russ do something and he's making every noise like a beatbox machine that's like broken. It's just, it's helping a lot.
Good. I know exactly what you're
Sounds
talking
like
about.
a beatbox machine
Beatbox
that's
machine.
broken. She's
Oh, I love it. I
that
love
is
it.
so funny. So he's not gonna be a rapper, is what you're saying. Poor Russ.
Goodness,
All
I
right.
love
That's
this
so
group so
funny.
much. Oh, you guys are the best. I love
Yeah.
it.
And Katie, seriously too, but that's what helped me. And that's why I started this. Because the number one thing that helped me was the meditation. Was
It
taking
helps
that
so
time in the
much.
morning to tell myself I'm choosing to get upset. And then when I pop off apologizing,
Yeah.
it makes a huge difference to them. When the person they trust, the person that is supposed to keep them safe, flips out and scares the fuck out of them, and they're like, wait, that's my safe space, what just happened? And then when their safe space can explain to them, I had a moment, I am so sorry, I'm learning, that's what I've said to my kids too, because like I'm like, grandpa yelled at me a lot, and it's not that it wasn't his fault, his parents yelled at him, and I want you to know that it's not okay. I'm working on it. We have to work as a team. So, when I ask you to put your shoes on, let's work as a team. Mommy shouldn't freak out, but I'm going to do better, but you need to do better too. Okay. So you're going to work harder to listen to mommy and put your shoes on, and mommy's going to work harder to be more patient and not flip the fuck out.
I love you.
And that's why I always explain, I was like, we're a team early. We have to work together as a team. Like any team, baseball team, basketball, they do not win unless they all work together. So if we all want to win, we have to work together. This is not a one-man team. You know what I mean? So things like that kind of help him get it. And then I count. And it's so funny. I've never hit my kids once. I hit Liam. And I made Todd do it, but and it didn't make us feel any better, so we never did it again. But I count. It's so funny. I'll be like 1, 2, and then they stop, and it cracks me up because like most kids have been hit. So when they're like, they know when mommy gets a 3, I've never hit them, and it cracks me up because it still works. Just the I've never hit them, but I'm like 1, 2. You know what I mean? So. Real quick, I'm gonna read Jess. My message was, I know my purpose is to help others, especially kids, see their amazing qualities, get back to work. Katie, let's plan a play date with Tommy and Russ. Yeah, that's good too. That sounds amazing, Jess.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Definitely.
yeah. So, all right, guys. You just heard your Kimmy doll laugh. That's great. Oh, so funny.
I love it.
All right, guys. I love you all. Caroline is leading tomorrow. We'll see you
Yay.
mañana. Have a great day, everyone.